Good morning. Thanks for taking the time to join me here at Fire Horse Magic Tarot. My name's Sharon and I'll be doing a general reading for the sign of Taurus for March 2026. But whenever you see this reading, it is meant for you. They are timeless, okay? This isn't a personal reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If you enjoy the reading and find any part of it useful or resonating, I'd really appreciate it if you could choose to like, share and subscribe, as it really helps the channel grow and it will allow it to be seen by others who could also receive useful messages. I'll be starting by pulling an oracle card today from the Clarifying Life Situations deck. I'll also be using the Graffiti Tarot deck. It's a fairly new deck for me. I have shuffled all the decks and cleansed the space, but I'm just showing you which decks I'm using. I'll be using two other decks as well, which I'll discuss more as we go through. With all that being said, I'd like to take a moment to give thanks to the spirits, guides and divine universe for their presence and assistance with this reading today. And I'd also like to show gratitude for their continued support and their assistance in bringing these messages forward. So thank you, Taurus, for joining me here in this reading. I really appreciate your presence and your energies. Could we have, with all of that said, one card has come straight out for you. It's called Desert of Isolation. Traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Wow. Taurus. Traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Okay, so this is all about going into our mind, seeing, working things out. Okay, the underlying energy of that was the Crystal of Clarity. Isn't that interesting that that came out at the same time? So that says, illuminate, I'm going to pull it up, so there we are, so the sun's shining on it, sorry. Illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newly found understanding of content. Okay. Okay, so let's start then with the Graffiti Tarot. I'm going to pull 3 cards in the current energies for Taurus, please. Spirits, guides, universe. 3 cards for Taurus. And we're starting off with the moon, which is Pisces energy. I'll discuss the cards in more detail as we go through. Let's pull the cards and then clarify them, and then we will go through them and clarify them. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Earth energy. One more for the current energies, please, for Taurus. We have the 8 of Swords. Okay. Okay. And the underlying energies of that are the Devil, the Lovers, I just heard Toxic Choice, and the 9 of Wands. Okay. Put that over there. And we will start with the Field Tarot. Okay. Again, this one was a deck I was also pulled to clarify. It's got a lighter energy, which I felt I really needed to pull through for the Earth signs. So let's start with Taurus clarification then, please. Spirits, guides, universe. Can you show me the moon, please, for Taurus in their current energies for March 2026? Show me the moon. So the moon is Pisces energy. Major arcana for Pisces. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, breakthrough, truth. Virgo also got the Ace of Swords in exactly the same place. This is about breakthrough, truth, clarity and understanding of something that was hidden, about a fear, or the moon is water. It's all about our emotions. So we have got some sort of emotional breakthrough here about something that we were scared of, something that we didn't understand, something that was hidden from us. We will clarify that more to find out as we go. Okay, show me the Queen of Pentacles, please, for Taurus energy. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Okay, show me, clarify the Queen of Pentacles for Taurus, please, for March 2026. We have the Magician, which is Virgo energy. Okay, strong earth energy coming through there. And show me the Eight of Swords, please, for Taurus energy. Wow. We have Temperance. That flew out. Okay. Underlying energies. Six of Cups, Nostalgia, the Path, Death card, and the Chariot in reverse. Oh, something. I'm pulling those cards out because I've looked at them and there's a strong message there, which we'll discuss as we go through. But let's go back to these in the current energies and move forward. So we are looking at the Moon and the Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth, breakthrough, understanding something that was hidden or coming to terms with fears. Show me the Moon and the Ace of Swords, please. Show me the Moon and the Ace of Swords for Taurus, please. We have the Page of Cups, which is more water energy. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it speaks to the cup of love, really. It speaks to unexpected and surprising events. It can be a gift. It can be an apology. It can be a sudden change in how you feel about something, internally, your own emotions. There's some kind of breakthrough here. The pages are always small. They're always about communication. And this is always a bit of a magical energy with the Page of Cups. In the traditional Rider-Waite, there is a fish jumping out of a cup. In the Lightseers deck, there's a pig flying, and that is the message. Pigs might fly. Surprising, unexpected messages and communication, or learning something unexpected. And with that, we have got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about fear and it's fear of being stabbed in the back, fear of not being heard, not being seen, not being listened to. It's about feeling like you have to win at all costs. There is a beautiful energy here of a bit of a healing energy here of that Five of Swords, having clarity on the Five of Swords that you just don't need to be in that energy anymore. Something unexpected. There is a breakthrough here and a healing energy. Okay, so let's see what messages come forward on that Queen of Pentacles. So show me the Queen of Pentacles energy, please, and the Magician. So the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Queen of Pentacles knows her value and her strengths and her weaknesses as well, but she knows her value. She knows what she's worth. She is really, really good at growing money. Pentacle, not just money. Pentacle resources, our pentacle energy is about our health, our wealth, our stability, our security, anything in the 3D to do with that. Okay, so she is really good at growing pentacle resources. She knows her worth, knows her value. She is like the Empress in waiting for me. A lot of people see the Queen of Pentacles like that as well. She is abundance and growth and prosperity. And she's also about protection. So she protects her own, her family. She is very, very motivated to protect and to her family. The Magician is Virgo energy and Gemini energy, and it is about manifesting something in. So this is speaking to me about manifesting It could be self-belief and self-worth. But it could also be about manifesting something into the 3D, something new. So the first card that turned was the Knight of Swords. So we have got fast movement coming in here. Fast action, unexpected, abrupt, communication and change. And we've also got the Queen of Swords. So a lot of air energy going on here to clarify this middle section. Queen of Swords is Libra energy. And Libra speaks of balance, it's justice. Bringing things into balance and justice. Fairness. And she also sees things with real clarity and understanding. She has great vision and clarity. She sees things really clearly. So show me one more on that Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords, please. Please. Spirits, guides, universe. Oh, death, rebirth, transformation. Okay, so that's why she sees something really clearly. There is an ending here. Something has ended. There's a definite energy here of something ending. And manifesting a new beginning, knowing your worth, moving on and moving forward. Okay, show me one on that Knight of Swords. The communication, the action. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. Has that to do with the Death card, or is it something else? Yes, there's an ending here. This is Eight of Pentacles. Is about our skill, our mastery, and we are healing something. There is a healing situation going on. This is about our Pentacle resources, having mastery and skill. It's often about our work situation. But it can be in any area of your life where you, it's about diligence and hard work. One more on that Knight of Swords, please. One more on the Knight of Swords, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, good fortune. Just beautiful energy. Okay. So, it feels like there is incoming communication here. That is going to bring, why do you keep doing that? That is going to bring clarity and vision. That is in your current energy here for March. An ending and a beginning. Doors opening and doors closing with the Death card. That is Scorpio energy. It talks of transformation. And once you transform, you can't go back. One door closes and another door opens. A very powerful energy. Okay, this is a manifestation. This is something that you're calling in, something that you want to change, something about your stability, your Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, show me the Eight of Swords and Temperance, please, for Taurus. Eight of Swords is self-limiting beliefs, being trapped in the mind, but it is only a trap of the mind. You're free to make any decisions and movements that you want to. But you have to believe in it. Again, it's more air energy. There's a lot of air energy going on here for you, Taurus. So there is the message here for me in the current energies that you are there's a lot of thinking and overthinking, doing things to death maybe. Maybe we just need, yeah, we've got the Tower, being trapped in the mind. This is about being, Temperance is Sagittarius energy. And it is about bringing balance and harmony and to a situation, alchemizing energies. I just heard finding relief. And we've got more Mars energy here with the Tower, which is also a powerful energy of abrupt endings, something transformational and big. But this is about alchemizing the energy. It feels like this has happened, and yes, and the Four of Swords has come out with that. You are alchemizing the energy, or attempting to, but it doesn't feel like you've done it yet because that Eight of Swords is still there. You are in the process of healing whatever area of your life this is in, Taurus, whether it's in a marriage, a relationship. It feels more like that. It does feel like that area. Some kind of relationship is where I'm leaning towards, but not definitely. You need to apply it to wherever fits for you. But you're definitely healing some sort of shocking change where something has changed, or you are in the process of healing it, coming to terms with something, but you haven't quite released it yet. You're still alchemizing the energies with that temperance energy, because the Eight of Swords is there at the top. You are still alchemizing the energies, okay? But you are awakening to new possibilities. And yeah, awakening to new possibilities. Okay, so on the underlying energies, very quickly, we pulled these energies. We have the Nine of Cups, the Death card, and the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in reverse is a bit like being at a full stop, a bit like that Eight of Swords for me. So we are after, so it's not the Nine of Cups, it's the Six of Cups. This is looking for balance in your life, alchemizing those energies. It's looking for balance on something that has ended, a transformational energy. Oh no, I am really sorry. I don't know why it's the Six of Cups, not the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Cups is a very different energy. It's an energy of nostalgia, of the past, of how things used to be, of the things we love or loved, of our relation. It's definitely about a relationship in some, it doesn't have to be a marriage or a partnership relationship. It can be any relationship. But it is about having some sort of nostalgia, about ending something. There is an underlying message here about needing to end something or wanting to end something. But there is nostalgia holding you back. That Eight of Swords is the nostalgia that's holding you back from moving forward. That's why the Chariot is in reverse. But you have breakthrough here, an understanding of what's holding you back. Okay? And you have release here. You just have to alchemize the energies, come to terms with it and move forward. And that is why we are in the desert of isolation. Traverse the desert spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. It's about growing and moving forward with a big change in your life, coming to terms with something and moving on, letting something go. Okay? Okay, we're going to do here, now in the underlying energies, we pulled the Crystal of Clarity, which is a bit of a different energy. Illuminate your path. What does it say? The light shines on it from there. I'm going to pick it up again. I do apologise. Illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. Okay, beautiful. So, the underlying energy is that you are ready. Okay, to release. This is about releasing, making the choice to release the devil energy, the attachment, holding ourselves stuck in a space. You're ready. You are nearly at the Ten of Wands, ready to put it down. The Nine of Wands is about being wounded and tired, struggling through something, making the decision to stop the struggle, Taurus. Okay, show me what you want to, any messages on these underlying energies for Taurus about releasing these underlying energies. Walk away, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. The world meets the moon. End the cycle and see the path forward. With the Eight of Cups is understanding that you might have some full cups there, but but wish fulfillment. The Nine and Ten of Cups will never be there if you stay at the Eight. You have to move forward, continue your journey. And for you, that means releasing this devil energy. It feels like you've been in there for a hot minute as well, Taurus. It doesn't feel like it's a transit. It feels like it's been there for a long time and that you have really struggled to let go of this. Okay, yeah, the Lover's in reverse. Look at this. Unable to make a decision to let go. And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Look at that. As I just said, unable to let go. not moving forward, not able to make the choice. That is what's in your underlying energy. Can you give me, Spirits, Guides, Universe, can you give me a card, a final card for Taurus? What do we have? We have the Ten of Pentacles, which is about legacy, growth, stability. And that was in reverse as well. Can you give me some advice, please? Two of Cups. Whoa, what was that? Yeah, this was about releasing, letting go. And I feel very strongly like there is the promise of a new union here. But you have to let go first, Taurus. That's really strong message for you, Taurus. Really powerful. You can do this. You can let go. But it's going to be it seems to be something very painful for you to do. Something that has been in your energy. It feels old. It feels like it's been there for a long time, okay? So be kind to yourself in March, Taurus. Be kind to yourself and work with the energies. I would strongly suggest taking some time out of doors, going outside. Putting your feet on bare ground is a really good way of grounding yourself, reconnecting with the earth, with your own earth energy as well, Taurus. So really, you can do that. Going out walking, being under the trees, listening to the animals. They're all strong. But I'm getting a really strong connection here about taking your shoes off. Although the weather's not great for that, in the UK anyway. But standing on solid ground, reconnecting with your earth energy. And I really feel that if you can do that and really take some time out to embrace that, to gain help to move forward on this. Okay, all right, Taurus. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this reading. I really appreciate your energy and your presence today. If you got anything from it, if any of it was useful, if any of it resonated, please like, share and subscribe, as it will really help my channel grow, and it will really allow other people to see these messages as well and get some help from them too. With all that being said, thank you so much, and I'll speak to you again soon.